Sammy's got his protective gear on.
Okay, maybe not.
Sharing Wade. Oh my goodness.
Women
Okay.
with power tools. Run for
Hey, we can work power
It's
tools.
exactly who should have them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome back to MK Quilts. You got the whole crew here today, and I'm sorry I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, so hopefully my email box won't continue to blow up. Welcome back, welcome back. Wow, it's been a fun day here, hasn't it, Ellen?
Been fun.
It's demo day, and I'm not talking handy quilter demo machines, although we have a couple of those. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, Ellen and I and Paul and Samson has been on pretty much just, monitoring the progress. We have a friend next door helping us out today, so it's been demolition day. Lots of fun taking out our aggressions through the wall.
That was fun.
Yeah. We both conjured up some thoughts and we just took to it. So we decided it was probably best if we didn't do all that live because we didn't know what was going to happen. So we did a bunch of footage on the demolition that we just did, busting through the wall.
You're going to show them the door, or you can talk about it? I mean,
Well, later, right?
Later,
I thought
later.
that's
That's at the end. Paul, would you like to leave or would you like to be in the live?
do I have to tell the truth?
You have to be in there. You're on the list, honey. So anyways, you guys, we always like to start with a little bit of, chatter while people jump on. So welcome back. We decided to go ahead and do the live feed today because I'm going to be on the road again starting tomorrow for like another week. I'm only here today just because of happenstance, the way that things happen with installs and training. I wasn't supposed to be here today, but here I am. And so it's great. Get to see Ellen,
I know.
stranger.
It's been like 3 weeks. And I was like, who are you?
Right? So anyway, speaking of Ellen, I thought that since she was here, we were having all the fun today. We just bring her on and let her chatter a little bit about kind of what goes on here when the boss is away. Are you playing or are you working?
I am working. I have gotten
True that.
so many quilts finished.
Yeah, good.
Well, I was almost caught up right before Thanksgiving, and then someone came and dropped off 7 quilts. So then it went right back up. And then we had the 2 days before Thanksgiving, and then I was down a machine.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
Which is all good.
we keep our customers happy.
Right.
We had to loan a machine out.
Of course, which is wonderful, because now it's back. So
It's back.
I'm all up
Perfect.
again and moving, and I got 5 done yesterday and today. So it's
Awesome.
It's going good.
It's going good. So, yes, Ellen was busy also while we were gone. Like she said, she's almost caught up. But, Ellen, what do we have? First of all, for those of you who may be new, just remember that this is focused towards the sim group, but we do repost this to some of my other social media sites, YouTube and the like. So, for my local long-arming customers, Ellen, what do we got going on in the shop in way of specials right now?
So we are still doing our November to December. If you bring in 2 quilts, you get 15% off the quilting service of the second quilt, and that's through the end of the month. So it's not like it'd be returned for Christmas, because I'm not guaranteeing that
Yes,
anymore.
we're pretty close
yeah,
to...
we're too close for that to be comfort. So you'd get it back probably in January, but you can still bring in 2 and still get a discount.
Yeah, so that's great. And I know that my local customers, you always have quilts backed up. So bring them on in this month. And, if you need to wait until after Christmas, we can work out holding it for you or whatever. You'll still get the discount now, and we can always work it out, you guys. That just kind of makes me think about, Ellen, batting prices are going up in 1st of January.
Mm-hmm.
So right now there's still a tab on my website. I think, Paul, did you move the batting to the new store?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So on our new store, all of the batting that we typically use here at the shop is listed there. You get a discount if you buy it off my website. You don't need to have a resale license or a certificate or anything, tax number, anything, wholesale account. Just, it's on discount on the website, and you can just head on over there and check it out. There is no rolled batting listed on the website, but we can go ahead and work through a special quote for you if you want batting by the roll. Okay? So, what else, Ellen? Anything else for your part?
Planning things for the future.
Oh, yeah. I think you're probably, you guys, going to start seeing things in the background shift and change a little bit. Because with our expansion, I've given Ellen pretty much free reign of this space over here.
I know, it's like the color world's gonna change.
Are you going to paint?
Well, we'll see, but it won't be brown. see, fuchsia, purple.
She hates
bright.
on the color brown.
I've already measured that wall and that wall. I'm planning something for that wall.
So, I mentioned to you way back when Ellen started that she has a background in like art and stuff. So she really thinks about things like with a different twist, I think, than I do. I mean, I'm an artist too, but she's like she's got an art degree. Okay. So, yeah, but I'm interested to watch what you do with this and have it change. And then I just, before I went live, was talking to a flooring lady. I still have to pick flooring and stuff, get furniture and paint and all that. But next door, you're probably going to see my brown quilts over there because I like more earthy colors. Ellen likes more bright and, fuchsias and purples and
pretty colors.
aquas and pretty colors.
What I like doesn't matter.
All right, Ellen. Well, thank you so much for coming on live, keeping everything going here while I'm on the road. Alrighty. So, Ellen, if you would please maybe monitor the comments. If you guys have any comments or anything like that, just shoot them below, and Ellen will try to watch for those. Okay, so QPI went on sale. Paul, give us a little update on the newsletter and QPI sales.
Well,
what happened?
We've had so much spare time recently that I realized Cyber Monday was coming, so I knocked $25 off the QPI.
And that's going not just this past Monday, but
it's going through the whole week.
Through the week.
So, and probably until I forget to go back and
to take it
adjust it off again. It's not a timed one for right now, but yeah, that's there. Check the newsletter out. I pontificated in a blog that you can click to, talking about a little about what MK Quilts is doing in the future, what's going on in the past, and we'd love to hear from you. So give us some feedback.
All right. Let me just go down my list so I don't forget anything. So I have been out and about training these last several days. We have added quite a few owners to our exclusive owners club here at MK Quilts, and I've been out and about doing trainings, and people have been doing installs for us, and everything's just chugging along, and I am working my way through getting to all my owners and making sure they're up to speed and trained. Now, coming up next year, we've already talked about it a few times. Once my space next door gets finished, I can go ahead and hold events here in Florida. We can have our owners in more frequently. We can offer sim events for owners and non-owners. Everybody's welcome at my sim events. As long as you own Pro Stitcher, even if your Pro Stitcher's on another machine, you're welcome at my classes. So there's a lot that's going to be happening and changing going forward in 2020. We just have to get ourselves through what we've sold this year and make sure that everybody's installed and trained and whatever. So just keep watching. You know me. I'm on here all the time trying to keep you guys up to date with what's going on. Paul, one more thing I wanted you to talk about was the pricing and kind of what we're going to be offering in the way of deposits and holds on pricing.
Okay, so Handy Quilter just a week or so ago gave us a preview of the 2020 price list starting in January. Among some other changes, the Forte and Infinity packages are going up at least $1,000, and the Amara is going up at least $500 as the cost to us. So prices are going up. The Pro Stitcher per se part of it is not going up, but there's new releases coming out on that. We'll have lots of videos and other things going on that, but the price is going up, and we thought, well, since we know that price is going up, that if you wanted to try and lock in the pre-price but you couldn't close here in December, I call it sort of the tax break lock-in here. If you give us a refundable deposit, you can do it on a credit card for $1,000, we will eat the increase in the cost and lock you in to the final prices. But after the 20th of December, they won't be shipping. So you do only have a couple weeks to get an order in this year. Like I said, if you want to, we told you in November, wasn't ever going to be as cheap as in November with the show price and everything, and we weren't lying. So we're trying just to keep you up to date to know what's going on. So call us, we'll work with you, see what we can do, and by locking that in, it'll be until March 1st. And if you want your money back, we'll deduct any credit card fees, but we'll give you your money back. It's just to let us know you're really interested.
So one of the other things, you guys, is we've talked about it several times, is we always have demo machines from the floor that we can offer as well. Now, with the 2 demos that we have in the shop right now, if you're interested in those, we could potentially talk to you about that, but we cannot let these machines go out of here until after Christmas. With the deadlines from Handy Quilter and with Ellen's work that she has to get done before the holidays and whatnot, if you want to lock in and speak to us about one of the demo models, we'd be happy to entertain that, but these guys need to stay here until after Christmas for sure. Okay? All right, so that is that. All right, let's see. My events. I want to talk about events really quickly. I always like to mention that. I'm pretty sure Paul has gotten most of them up on the website. Paul, I'm not sure if you got my June in Vermont session built. I guess he'll have to go back and check on that. But let's just run down really quickly where I'm going to be over the next several months. So at the end of this week, I'm going to be up in North Carolina for a 2-day sim event. I'm going to be at an owner's home, and very, very, very last minute, but if you're in North Carolina, Edenton, North Carolina area, if you want to get in at the very last minute, I could probably squeeze 1, maybe 2 more people in, but you have to reach out to us right now, get scheduled for that, because I'm on a plane heading to North Carolina tomorrow. Okay, in February I don't have any events per se. I'm sorry, back to January, California. I'm going to be in California in January, but I need that event to get populated, and I know that I have a lot of followers out there on the West Coast, so check out the website for California, and please get yourself signed up. Now, all I'm going to say right now about January in California is I may have some new content to share. Okay? January, things are happening. Things are happening that I can't talk about right now. But you might want to be at that event in January. Just saying. Okay, in February, no events per se planned. We have a quilt show coming up in February here locally. So for my local people, West Pasco Quilt Guild is having their show at the end of February. March, we have another show here locally. That's going to be in St. Petersburg towards the middle of the month, and then at the very end of March, we're going to be having our owners event. Okay, so any of my owners who are listening, we will check the lists on that. I know at least 1 or 2 of you reached out and said, MK, make sure I'm on the list. Okay, so any of my owners who are watching, please get signed up for that so that we can finalize event numbers for things that we have planned. And again, for my owners in March, probably going to be a lot of new stuff for me to share with you. Just saying. In April, I'm off to the United Kingdom to teach at Handy Quilter Academy. We are off to the UK I am going to be teaching. He's a tag along. Okay, so I'm going to be out
I'm your bodyguard.
Oh yeah, we'll have to publish a really cute picture that we had taken on our cruise of Paul pretending he was my bodyguard. It's epic. Stay tuned for that. Okay, in May, I'm going to be in Oklahoma, so come on out. Let me just make a blanket statement for any of my events in 2020. There's going to be new content, and you're going to want to come out. And if you have seen me before, if you've been to one of my sessions before, 2020 is going to be brand new. It's going to be different. It's going to be new stuff, and I'm really, really excited to be rolling out some of this new stuff that's coming. June is what I was talking about, an event in Vermont. That is going to be June the 12th and the 13th, okay? And then also in June, I am planning to be at Handy Quilter Academy out in Salt Lake City. So I am coming as a student, okay? But if you want to catch me while I'm out learning new stuff myself and just kind of, schmoozing with the people at Handy Quilter and meeting some of my followers, having fun, just keep watching. I would love to have a little get together in my hotel and just meet some of you while I'm out there. I am not teaching at Academy, and I'm not really going to be going down that road at Academy. That would not be appropriate for me to do that while I'm out there at a Handy Quilter event. So I'm just going to be a student, but I would love to meet up with you while I'm out there. All right. And then in July, I'm going to be back on the West Coast in Oregon. And then I'm going to have a little downtime, a little bit of vacation. Now, you're probably thinking, MK, I thought you were going to have space next door. Well, yeah, I am. It's just that all of these things are already planned. So hopefully Ellen and I, once 2020 gets here, Ellen and I were just talking today about having a sit down and a meeting about where we're going for next year, what we're going to be offering, how we can use the studio space next door. And, she's going to kind of be overseeing that as well when I travel. So local people, just keep watch for that. It's going to be a rental type of a situation, and certain days only when Ellen can be here to watch over. We can entertain classes, we can entertain sewing groups, we can entertain Quilt of Valor groups. All of that is going to be an option for a small fee to rent the space, okay? And then I will use the space also when I'm in town for sim sessions and owner events and trainings. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's just taken us some time to get that finished. Okay? All right. Gosh, I'm to the end of my list. Anything else, honey?
No, I know you've been working hard on that room next door.
I think he's being sarcastic there. What do you think?
Or is the term facetious? I'm not really good with it. Okay.
Hey, you know what? I'm good at delegating.
Yeah,
I'm the boss.
You're the boss.
I'm the boss.
You're the boss.
Okay. So next week I'm going to be traveling. I will be back in town towards the middle to end of next week. So we'll try to fit in a live feed then. Maybe we'll have more progress done. Or maybe they'll have more progress done.
Thank you.
Yep. So hello everybody that joined a little bit late. Go back and hit replay. Lots of stuff happening. At the close of this video, I'm going to head on out of here, probably head home, and I will put together all of the video that we shot today of Ellen and I and Paul and our friend Dan busting through that wall. It was a lot of fun.
Which wall are you talking about, by the way?
Oh, well, let's show what's on the frames, or on the machines. And then let's show you the new hole in the wall. All right. So over here we have a cute, well, this is kind of past the season, but she'll have this for next year. Cute little kind of Halloween inspired quilt. And we get to use some orange thread on there. We don't get to use orange thread very often, do we, Ellen?
Love orange.
It's not brown. Over here, well, Paul is standing in the new wall. So we moved some of the thread out of the way earlier today, and that's where we were busting through the wall back there. So watch for that video. I will compile everything that we did. Over here on McForte, nothing but cleaning solution. You should see the floors and everything in here. Oh my goodness. It's crazy dirty in here right now. Nothing by any of the quilts. Okay, sorry, I just banged the camera there. Over here, we've got a really cute quilt on McMara. And of course, all of this quilting work is being done by Ellen. Thank goodness. Okay, you guys, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for being a follower. Thanks for all of your business. And until next week, from our studio to yours, happy quilting. Bye-bye.